I want to talk about a player. I want to talk about William Saliba though.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I just read a super chat quickly whilst we do that? So we've got a super chat from Aaron Paul K, which says William Saliba is the best centre half in the league. Discuss.
Yeah, but I think that's obvious. I've said that.
He said Van Dijk's the best.
Who said that?
I think Saliba was saying something.
I've always maintained.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to say that. These players aren't going to say themselves. It's not the NBA where they'll be out of me. They don't do that in this league. You know what I mean? Who do you think is?
I'd say Van Dijk for me.
Van Dijk.
I still. Listen, I agree. I think Saliba's gaining on it. I think that recovery tackle at the end, that shit gets you going. But
let's run a poll actually, if we can do a poll production and who people think is the best centre half in the league.
I think it's Saliba. I think Saliba is unbelievable, bro. He's an unbelievable centre half. Like, what can't he do? Do you know what I mean? What can't he do? Like, the guy's nearly a perfect centre half, and Van Dijk was that at his best, whatever, nearly a perfect centre half. I think Saliba's like that too. You know what I mean? He can do the recovery, he can win the first ball, he can sweep, he can get on the ball, he can make a good pass, he can drive out of the back, he can turn out.
Yeah.
The guy's a complete player, and the age that he's doing this, did he just turn 23?
I think that's
just turned 23. This guy is unbelievable, bro.
In terms of his age, I think people are still can see the upside and can see he probably will surpass Van Dijk. But I think right now, I don't want to almost crown him like that just yet.
Well, this is going to be his third season in the Premier League after coming off a young player of the year in League.
Incredible year last year as well. And
not on Saliba's level. Not on Saliba for me. Not for me.
Shaky in the Champions League against Bayern Munich. Did we forget that?
And what would Van Dijk was in Europa League?
Those are the moments where I'm still got almost like a few questions.
What about the Euros? When he was looking imperious in the Euros.
Van Dijk was impressive in the Euros as well. So that for me is
Van Dijk. Well, when he was keeping man on side and that, I remember that too. Don't let that go away. But if you're gonna pick on Saliba for the Champions League, for that one moment, you can't do that.
Cooked on the halfway line in that game when he lost the ball. Oh, you don't want to bring up that moment.
What moment?
You can all pick and choose moments.
Well, when Kante bailed him out. When Kante bailed him out.
You see? Yeah. Oh, so you want to pick and choose, bro?
Right, but you can't. You're the one that pick and choose. You can't pick and choose a moment in the Champions League and then I say something and I say something about him.
I've given you 2 games over 2 legs where for me in the Champions League I didn't feel like Saliba convinced. And I'm saying that is the reason why I'm still reserving to give him the title of you're the best centre back in the world. I've seen Virgil van Dijk do it at every level consistently.
Internationally, you've seen him do it at every single level. No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
And don't try tournament now. And you
can't make it out like
you want to start using it. For
me, you can't make it out like Van Dijk was absolutely. I don't think Van Dijk was clear of Van Dijk. See, this is when they start putting words in your mouth. I've never said he's clear of Van Dijk. I just said I think he's better. That's all it is. Van Dijk last season made mistakes too, bro. Don't make it out like Van Dijk didn't make mistakes last season. You're saying he was imperious. He wasn't as imperious as he has been. He's made mistakes too. Last season he made mistakes.
The best centre back in the league last year. Simple as.
He was better than. You think he was better than Gabriel and Saliba?
Listen, I think they might have been as a pairing.
That's when the PR starts kicking in. Man. That's when the respect of the legend kicks in. That's when the legend kicks in. Now, you think he was better than the Arsenal centre half?
Listen, you probably have all the Arsenal fans on your side saying you've got the best defensive record.
Let me give you.
Van Dijk was a fucking rock last year.
Let me give you the response.
No way.
I don't even know how it's done this. There was over like 400 votes. I only left it open for like 2 minutes. It says 50% for VVD and 49% for Saliba. I don't know how that happens. It's probably 50-50. Yeah. So people are splitting hairs. I think what's interesting though is it's like Saliba is fighting, for me, the legacy of Virgil van Dijk. It feels like
not even legacy. Van Dijk is still doing it now.
Let me land. With Van Dijk, right? What Van Dijk did in the Premier League, it changed the conversations. You had former greats saying he's the best centre half we've ever seen. You had people sort of fighting to give him this mantle, and for the first time since he set that precedent, you're seeing Saliba come and do that. I think what's also interesting about their stories is Virgil van Dijk came from Southampton, went to Liverpool, did his thing. Saliba came from France, came to Arsenal, set up, did his thing. Van Dijk went for that part with his injury where he faded away and returned to a level of greatness. And because he came back there, it's like, wow, this guy is still here. And don't get me wrong, Virgil van Dijk has been amazing. I was saying it last year that I feel like he's part of the reason why Liverpool were in and amongst it where they were. I do feel though that when people speak about Virgil, they're not solely speaking on this moment of course, because there's such a repertoire there, the ethereal feeling of what he is still involved in it. Whereas with Saliba, you're talking purely about the moment. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
I'm not talking. I always say that Virgil before the injury is a unicorn. We have never seen anything like it. We never will. Virgil van Dijk won't even get back to those levels. But after that injury, I said that year he wasn't good. He's fallen off. But last year, he got back to a level where he's one of the best in the world, bro. And we saw it consistently throughout the whole year. But now, all of a sudden, I feel like because Saliba's like the new kid that you can see loading up. And the thing is, it's inevitable that you can see he probably will surpass him because he's got the age on his side. But why are we in such a rush to crown guys? Why are we in such a rush to, he's the best in the world? Bro, we're in game 2 of the season.
Oh, did he just start playing in the game 2? This is what happens though. So now Saliba is just going to be hit with recency bias. Wait, recency bias. Why are we acting like Saliba has not been doing this for year on year and year? First season, immense. Well, as soon as he went down, Arsenal collapsed. Last season, absolutely immense. Arsenal improved again
statistically. 5 bodyguards around him. And then,
see, this is what happens. This is what happens. They got
3 defensive mids in front of him, 4 centre-backs playing alongside him.
But when Van Dijk had Jordan Henderson and Fabinho in front of him, it's not the same. That's the thing. He's going to be hit, with recency. But he's been doing it for year on year. It's not like if I said it on the first season,
nobody has denied that.
But he's doing it year on year, and we know again this season, whether we like it or not, he's going to be immense again this season, bro. At what point you're basically saying you now have to wait until Van Dijk basically gets washed until you're ready to crown Saliba. What does Saliba need to do to now go above
Van Dijk? Falls off the standards this year and Saliba still maintains the standard, I can easily stop them. But right now,
you're basically saying right now there's no way that Saliba can surpass him unless Van Dijk drops off completely.
But of course Van Dijk needs to drop off. I've got him number 1 at the moment.
That's fair.
Simple as.
Because I don't want to stay too long on this. You're saying that Van Dijk has to drop off from his standards. What if Saliba's standards improve immensely and then it's beyond? Because
Saliba's standards are high right now, unless he's going to be...
There's nothing he can do.
Because for me, I think that's where it gets...
What do you mean there's nothing he can do?
That's what you were saying. Because he just said if his standard continues to rise immensely...
How much more can it go?
So that means you're saying that he's at the top of the game. So you think Van Dijk is...
I think Van Dijk pretty much, for me, is the best defender in the world. That's what I've said. I've maintained that.
Hold on, you said Antonio
No,
Rudiger.
Sorry, Rudiger. Yeah, let me not lie. Rudiger, actually. But in the Premier League,
there was a few comments here, obviously, that
he's been number 1.
To not go away from this, but people are mentioning, I'm saying it only because you're a Spurs fan, people are mentioning, like, a lot of comments in here is that he's not a pure defender. Why is no one talking about Romero and stuff like that? Like, how? I know. I'm just bringing it up because obviously
Tottenham after this, man. Don't worry. Let's stick to Arsenal.
He on the ball, he's immense. His recovery is immense. For me, it's like Saliba.
Oh yeah.
Like, say all those things about Virgil as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, he's chasing the ghost of Virgil.
Oh, keep chasing, big man. Keep chasing.
We got a super chat here from Rizwan Khan, which says Saliba's a core reason for why Arsenal can even compete. Don't forget, Arsenal went from 5th to 2nd in Saliba's first season and fell apart without him.
Sorry, they think Saliba is just a commoner, fam. that guy is not normal, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Van Dijk, we know what he was.
Joshua, I can't pronounce.
He was. Van Dijk's not what you're trying to make him out to be. He's top, but I mean, you're going on as if like he's still untouchable. He's not.
John Ruben Diaz.
The redemption season is coming, by the way. Don't sleep on us.
No, but let's say that. If
they forgot about Ruben Diaz.
All of a sudden, Liverpool fans and people are using trophy logic. All right, Ruben Diaz is better than Van Dijk. Trophies.
City says
you're a nasty piece of work. You're a nasty
trophies. Hey, Van Dijk, put your medals on the table next to Ruben Diaz. Go on, do it.
Romero got World Cup.
That's what I mean. Let's be serious.
City says Ruben Diaz is clear. You can almost guarantee that they're going to beat them.
They say Virgil won the Carabao last season. Virgil won the Carabao last season.
They said,
Virgil, hold it.
Super chat.